All right, friends, welcome back. So this time we are going through the organelle chart. So there will be some changes as to what is on your document, but let's go ahead and get started. So start with the cell membrane, its location. So it is what surrounds the cell, and it's made of proteins. So this is what gets to choose what comes in and goes out of the cell. I can't type today. And it also plays a role in protecting the cell. A cell membrane is found in plant and animal cells. Let's go ahead and make these text box bigger. Okay, we'll extend this out too. There we go, so it looks nice. Okay, then the cell wall also surrounds the cell. And actually, it goes on top of the cell membrane in cells where it's present. It is made of cellulose, so it's harder than a cell membrane. So it's very strong, actually. The purpose of the cell wall is to support and protect the cell. And this is found in plant cells only. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and continue. So then the next one is the nucleus. So the nucleus is in, oops, I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and, so again, with the nucleus is in the cytoplasm. It's centrally located, and it's surrounded by a nuclear membrane. Let's go ahead and make this bigger so you can see all of that. So we're after this going to label a picture of a cell with all of the different organelles. This one will be a very large thing. Generally, it's colored purple, but it doesn't have to be. It is where the DNA is also located. So this is considered the brain of the cell or the information center. Let me pause this real quick. So as I was saying, it's the brain or information center of the cell. It holds the DNA and guides most of the cell. Let's wrap that text. Okay. A nucleus is contained in plants and animals. Now on to ribosomes. So ribosomes either can float around in the cytoplasm or they can be attached to the endoplasmic reticulum, which I'm just going to say ER. And you can also label it that as well, as long as you know that we're talking about the endoplasmic reticulum. This is one where there are many ribosomes in each cell. Let's make this bigger so you can see all of them. Okay. So then, because there's many of them, that means they have a very important purpose. And this important purpose is to assemble and make proteins that the cell uses to grow and repair, as well as do everything else. Everything that the cell can do, they do because of proteins and enzymes and things that the ribosomes make. Without ribosomes, then we would not be able to live. Ribosomes are found in plants and animals. Okay, lysosomes. So lysosomes are found floating around in the cytoplasm. They act as the garbage can or the recycling bin. They contain enzymes to break down waste and other organelles. So when some organelles become old and worn out and need replaced, the lysosomes come up and make sure that they get put out properly. They break them down. Lysosomes are found in both plants and animals. And this is one that you need to add to your sheet, so you can always, if you're typing, right click and then hit insert. You can insert a cell, or if you're writing, just add it on the bottom of your page. So the cytoplasm is the jelly. Ooh, let's make this not bold. Let's make all these not bold. It is the jelly-like substance that fills the cell. So a lot of these things you've noticed have been saying that they are in the cytoplasm. So this is just what everything is in. It's just the jelly that holds everything that's inside of the cell. So the purpose is to hold all organelles. And it's found in both plants and animals. Now flipping this over to the other side, or just continuing if you are typing right now, is Golgi bodies, also found in the cytoplasm. They are the mailroom of the cell. So they receive proteins and materials. They package them up and send those to other parts of the cell. Let's wrap that text. Golgi bodies are found in both plants and animals. Next is mitochondria. I'm sure that this one probably have heard of because you've heard that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. It provides energy for the cell. It's shaped like a rod and is important for cellular respiration, which is something that we will talk about in about 2 weeks, probably. So that is important. Cellular respiration is important for us. Mitochondria are found in both plants and animals. Next is the endoplasmic reticulum, which can be shortened to be the ER. The endoplasmic reticulum is found in the cytoplasm, but there are two types. There's rough ER, which has ribosomes. Remember, we learned about ribosomes as making proteins. And there's also the smooth ER, which does not have ribosomes. So the ER transports materials from one place to another. And specifically the rough ER, so I'm going to say that RER, the rough ER, makes proteins and transports them. And it's able to make proteins because of those ribosomes that are on the surface. Okay. Endoplasmic reticulum is found in both plants and animals. Vacuoles, found in the cytoplasm. They are sacs that store water and food. Water and food. They can remove toxins. And it's good to know that they are larger in plants. So in animals, you can find probably a few smaller vacuoles. In a plant, you would find one large vacuole. but they are found in both plants and animals. Next up are chloroplast, found in the cytoplasm. This is where photosynthesis occurs. Photosynthesis occurs here. The chloroplast contains chlorophyll that traps sunlight to make food. We'll learn more about this process when we're learning more about cellular respiration. And chloroplasts are in plants only. Let's go ahead and wrap that text. There we go. And our last one, this is another one that you will need to add, is centrioles. So centrioles are located in the cytoplasm, much like everything else is, and it helps during cell division. It actually guides the chromosomes to make sure that each cell ends up with the right number of chromosomes. This is found in animal cells only. So after watching this video, I will need for you to know the names of each one of these organelles, where they are located, what they do, and if they're in plants and animals. So if this column here does not help you, having it just plant and animal, or plant, animal, you can always make a Venn diagram. Put both in the middle, and then plant on one side, animal on the other, and organize it that way. You always are free to do that. There is a Quizlet that I linked on last time in Canvas where you can use the online flashcards to study the organelles and their functions. And the video after this will be labeling the locations because you'll notice that a lot of these were just in the cytoplasm. So it's important that we know how they look different. How can you tell a mitochondria apart from a vacuole if they're both in the cytoplasm? That was the next video. So we'll see you there in a couple of minutes. Bye for now.